Alright, hello and welcome to another stream of playing Epic Heroes. Save as many animals as you can. So in this stream, like usual, we're gonna focus on the current two events, Wish Summon and Sacred Wheel. I've already went ahead and finished the normal daily quests, so we can move faster in collecting the rewards and looking at the events. So we're gonna start doing that directly to save time and effort. So we have Wish Summon this week, and let's claim first the Summoning Cube and the Summoning Scroll. Let's do the summoning, because one of the conditions for the quests is to summon 10 times, a couple of times actually. Okay, let's go back, where we have the Wish Summon directly, and as I said, I went up ahead and did the daily quests, so we can pretty much collect directly. And summoning the 10 times and acquire fast rewards 5 times. So as you can see, we kind of collected a good amount on day 1. This one will probably be fulfilled tomorrow. This will take a little bit of time. This will also be fulfilled after 2 days, and faction summon 10 times unknown. So for this time I've put Storm Falcon Laura, and let's move ahead in collecting more of the rewards. The Wish Weekly card, and then the Wish Pack we're gonna claim directly. Badge store in terms of the previous event is just an ending stage, and let's open the chest we collected. Nothing really useful, but that's fine. Okay, so going back, we have here boss battle. The highest is at 5219 million, and this time we're going against that annoying hero directly. Ranking rewards, we can see based on your ranking you'll gain these rewards. So here we have Life, or the Goddess of Life, and we're supposed to, well, battle her. Let's go with my first selection of a lineup. Let's see how far we can go. Let's put Toku here. Okay, let's go with this and see how much damage can we actually do. Okay. She recovers HP, I think, in her damage attack, but the point here in this boss battle, she's not gonna really gain anything. She's just gonna suck HP. Okay, so we're at 17, x17. We're also utilizing time to boost the damage that the God Slayer can do, and at the same time the Fury of Music to increase that output of damage. So the God Slayer attacks and he's using Striker, and then his attack increases and he's leeching from her HP, becoming stronger. The Fury of Music is now gonna increase the attack of both the God Slayer and Time. Fortunately, Time was killed, so he wasn't able to trigger his ability and cause the God Slayer to act again, doing excessive heavy damage, which is a problem because we want that to happen. Okay, let's have a look at how far did we get. 1861. That puts us at what ranking? Pretty much this will give the daily challenge. It will also give, I guess, the majority of the damage rewards collected from the first attempt, and will remain survive until the last round, I guess. Hero need to survive to the end of the round. Deploy 2 Heroes of God / Universe. Those two are easier to fulfill. This puts us directly at rank number 4. Now, we cannot really accept that, so let's change a little bit the artifacts. We're gonna go directly to the Fury of Music, then we're gonna equip her. Let's see. Let's try Wings of Angel to slow life down. And then for time, let's give him original time. Time takes original time so he can build up his energy faster. And then we have Houston. We're not gonna make any changes in him, but let's just look at his legendary talents. So we have 2, and this we're gonna change to number 2. And 4, we're gonna take the Wrath's Curse and Rapid Circulation, or let's go with Death Gaze. We're looking at the highest damage possible to achieve. Right, for Toku, just gonna change this to Wrath's Curse, and Rapid Circulation, we're gonna keep it. No artifact changes for both. Godslayer remains with Fatal Judgment, and this one we're gonna change to the Giant Killer, and then Precise Strike, Wrath, and Death Gaze. Let's keep it with Fatal Judgment. Now let's look at Lura. We can keep Eternal Soul, but I prefer we change it, and let's give her... We're not looking for her to cause damage, actually. Let's give her Radiance. Okay. So that's the majority of heroes. I don't think anyone remains. Toku, Houston, the Fairy, Time. Yeah, I think that's the majority of them. Okay, let's go back and see what we can achieve with this. And then we're gonna change the spaceship itself in attacking, and we might change also again the artifacts we're using. Okay, so Time has already built up his energy, so he can use his skill automatically directly in round 1, which is exactly what we want. Okay, nice. And then he used the act again on Toku, which is at all what we do not want, but fine, let's just accept it. Okay, 28. Then she sucks the HP, kills 2, takes the Wrath's Curse and takes the extra heavy damage. And then the Godslayer finally attacks. It's not really going as how I wanted to go, but fine. She attacks and kills a number of the heroes. Toku survives with just a tiny amount of HP. And then time to die. Okay, so let's have a look at how much we went. To 620. And that puts us at the rank number 3. If we attempt it a couple of times, we'll eventually be able to increase that damage, and if we remove some of the heroes and change them, it might actually increase even more. So switching the artifacts and the heroes. Hello, hi, welcome to the Epico Heroes stream. So changing the artifacts can make a difference in how the heroes will perform, and also the heroes themselves being changed can make a difference. Hopefully I want Time to actually use act again, not on Toku but on the Godslayer. So for getting that to be done, we're gonna have to align the lineup differently. Okay, so Life attacked and killed both of, well, Toku and the Godslayer, and they're resurrected by Einstein. Now they're back, and the Godslayer, time for him to attack, and we're 24 up until now. We might reach 25, and that is how far we'll go, maybe. And she killed all 3, and we reached 26. That's a decrease in damage. Go for it. That's why these streams exist, for asking. And also how to go about different things in the game. Right, so just removing the music fairy made a huge difference of the damage output. Now we're gonna align it differently and put the God Slayer in number 2 and Toku in number 4. Okay, I hope time doesn't use the act again on Tuku. Yep, he used it again on her. Fine, let's see how far we can get for this one. Oof, the targeted attack killed all 3. Okay, let's skip, and that's 741. So at this stage, we might need to change again the artifacts and see what we can get. This game items are unavailable for my country. Is there any way to buy them? By unavailable, what do you mean exactly? You already have the game installed, right? Metaphorical fictional reality. So we're gonna give the music fairy fictional reality. Okay, I understand. Are you iOS or Android? Yeah, it would help if you tell me what happens, yes, when you try to buy something. Okay. They're unavailable for your country whenever you try to buy something. That's very weird because if you're buying, you can use the Google Play Store, right? And usually that works. So that's one thing. Time died. The other thing, the game itself has its own online store where you can actually go and purchase red diamonds, and those red diamonds you can use them in the game for pretty much any purchase you want to make. I'll get to that now after this battle. So if you cannot buy through the game itself in terms of purchase, there's always their online store aside. Okay, 28, 29. Oof. 1316. So apparently the best record we were able to get was with this lineup. And it's time for doing a little bit of spammy. 1748. One spammy and one change of artifacts. 2363. Yeah, sure. Of course. Sure. Let's just finish this. 2327. Of course, I'll be back to attack life again and try to rank up more. But for now, we're just doing what we can during the stream. 1080. Time to switch the spaceship and see if switching it will make some difference. 2243. I'm hoping this time I go like the previous boss and rank number 1. 2890. Right, so that's the highest damage we achieved. 2890 should put us at rank number 2 when it actually updates. 2620. It should update actually, but sure, let's give it time. Yep, now it's updated. So now we're currently at rank number 2, and there is no way we can get the damage Juno has gotten. So maybe we'll just focus on maintaining rank number 2 And yeah, it's still better than lower ranking, number 2. Okay, so we'll get back to life for the remaining challenge rewards, these two. But first, let's get back to that question of the purchase. Right, so when you're in the game, you want to purchase, you click. If you have red diamonds, you'll see this icon of red diamonds, and you can automatically purchase with the red diamonds, right? Where is the red diamonds? Let's see, where are they? Yeah. So these ones can be purchased in the store that the game has. Definitely, I will share the link. It's also shared on Discord, I think. Our channel's Discord. If I haven't, I'll share it again after the stream. Right? And I'll share it as a comment on the stream after finishing it. Yeah, and that's it. Pretty much you'll go to the store, and on the channel there are videos. If you search for the red diamonds video on the channel, you'll find the link in the description of the video and how to purchase and stuff like this. But I'll share it again. Okay, going back to here. Second one, deploy 2 Heroes of God Universe faction. Tick, 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 tick. We're gonna remove all and the spaceship. Then we're gonna add Afra and our God Hero Universe, which will be 1 and 1. We're gonna put them in the behind. And then I'm gonna skip. The 3 survived the battle. So that's the remaining 2. Deploy 2 heroes of God Universe faction. Have 3 heroes survive at the end of the battle. That gives us the total rewards fully collected. And we're rank 2, so now it's time to actually summon. Let's do the first one. X10. Second one, X10. This is useless. Okay. So we got nothing good, which is expected. I never get anything good, actually. Rewards preview for this time. We're looking at Storm Falcon. When you select her or select pretty much the hero you want, it's going to be a different percentage, unfortunately. But it's actually good. The percentages are good this time because 1% means if you fulfill 100 times of summoning, you will gain the hero once at least. So for Storm Falcon to be at 1.43 percentage out of 100, so 100 summons, you have only almost 1 opportunity of gaining her. You're gonna need to fully summon it or close to fully summoning it. Aside from that, the Legendary Plus gear somehow is also included here with a 0.1 drop percentage, which is a killer. 1681, and pretty much the normal useless heroes you can expect. So not the best drop percentage except for the hero you select, and it differs. Okay, so moving away from Wish Summon, we already have, well, ranked up, finished all the challenge rewards and gained them. Time to go to the secret wheel. Okay, so let's claim the rewards, and it gives us also another 2. And we have 14, so let's summon. Let's go individual. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All that summoning actually will help us when it comes to the wish summon for the quests. So that's another one. Okay, now we can move on to the Sacred Wheel back again. Let's collect the Sacred Wheel weekly card and then the Sacred Wheel quests. I've had a go at them before the stream just to finish the quests. Okay, and 30 energy and summon 10 times. Oh yeah, and I awakened 4 epic heroes specifically for this one because it's annoying, it takes time. So we finished 2 out of 5 for the S Hero Relics selection card. Right, let's collect the secret wheel pack. Let's go to the bag. Let's open the chest. Nothing useful. Going back, time to actually summon. I've selected Lura, Storm Falcon, to be my selection for this one. Okay, let's do times 10. So the first one, and then the second one, and then the third one. We really didn't get anything good, unfortunately. We're gonna wait on the 8 we have. We're gonna leave them until we have 10 and then can try it again. What we got actually pretty much, if you didn't fully see it, we can actually go to here. Part of it is relics. The other part is diamonds and other things. So that's 117 to 630. Let's see if that's sufficient enough for the relic store. It is. So it's time to go for another fancy looking relic for one of our heroes. Okay, so let's see the current statuses of relics wise. So General of Rescue, relic wise, he just lacks 2, and those 2 will be the final thing to T1. Okay. He's not really included in the selection, so fine, let's just upgrade here. Now he's at 40 for all relics, gaining an additional bonus. Okay, so we have Thinker. Let's see the status on Thinker. Far away. Houston. Destroyed in relics wise. He lacks too many relics. Okay. Time to select, I guess. Let's see which is something we can work with. Silas always can be something fantastic. Einstein also, and I'm considering actually working on Van Helsing. Let's look at Silas and Einstein just to make the final selection. Relic wise, Einstein has nothing. Okay. And then Silas, relic wise, Silas has nothing. Silas actually has 1 relic. Yeah. How about... Sure, go for it. It ain't looking good that much relic wise. Queen or Falcon? Depends on the battle. Each one of them has his own advantage. But definitely Falcon in her upper strength, and you've worked on her. She can wipe out more heroes faster than Queen of Desert. 100%. Okay, so the tricky tough selection. Fine. I'm gonna select something completely different. Let's go for Medusa. Well, you can work on both of them, but I would recommend Storm Falcon. She's gonna take you a good chunk of time to fulfill. If you compare Storm Falcon, what you're gonna need to awaken her, with Queen of Desert, I would say Queen of Desert is easier. Okay, so we got the Medusa relic. Let's summon this. Let's look here at this, and we're gonna select Houston, because I'm working on him on the side. A separate new hero. Okay, so we can select directly which relic we want. Let's look at Medusa. Let's go with the star relic. Devil Shackles, Sea Scrolls, Spicy Lily. Where is it actually? Oh, now they can show you actually the owned icon. You don't need to do the old direction. Sure. Okay, that actually is easier if it shows you the icon of what you own. The fastest way to gain relics. It's a fantastic question. So she gains another relic. 4 out of the total 9. No. Okay, so the fastest way to get relics is pretty much when it comes to the secret scrolls and any event that has relics, right? Spending in the event or buying here directly can help, because the more you have, well, the ability to spin the wheel, if you call it that, it can actually give you faster relics. By faster relics, I mean you're gonna actually be spending money here and you and your luck. So that's one way. Another way, if you actually want something more guaranteed and not risky, let's see, where was it? Yep, the luxury fund. If you look at the luxury fund, there's an S plus hero relic selection card you will gain directly. So that's another faster way of just spend the money, get it directly. Another thing, just wait for an event that has relics directly in it and pay partially, etc. etc. Another way, of course, is to relic cube summon. Oh, not sorry. Didn't fully read it. Fastest way to get artifacts. That's a good question. Pay to win when it comes to the badge store. This one. Pretty much, if you know how to spend in it, you can pretty much select the dark artifact you want and gain it directly. So that's the fastest way, is pay for it and get it during the event, the last one before this one. So that's one fast way. The second, that's a little bit long and will take almost 6 months, is you purchase the monthly card. The monthly card will give you the artifact selection chest shard. When you've collected 180, you can select one of these artifacts directly, right? And then you'll be able to summon it, which is kinda my current scenario, and it's gonna take time. After you've completed 180, congratulations, you can select a dark artifact. What else? You can always spend in events and then ask the customer service when you've spent enough and your VIP is high enough for a gift. They're annoying to the highest degree. But yeah, the main thing that you can do is pretty much spend in the badge event and go for the artifact. Because the majority of the ways to get artifacts is a very long process. And I guess the last one that we can tell you about is just pretty much going for the supreme chest as much as you can and collecting a large amount of the supreme chest. If you look at the supreme chest, you have a number of lovely artifacts in the supreme chest. Well, if you collect 20 or 40 supreme chests, which is gonna take you a long time, like the video I did where I opened 20 supreme chests, you will gain an artifact. Now, did I spend any money for artifacts? No, no. And I've already collected, as you can see, almost all of them in Divine, remaining the Divine Prayer. And then all the Divine artifacts have been collected, and 0 Dark artifacts. Gem-wise, you can pretty much just go to Lost Land, and as you pass the different stages on Lost Land, you will get the artifacts pretty much. So here you have the first one, second one. So the easiest and free way is just go to Lost Land, advance in it, and you'll gain the gem artifacts. And that's it for the artifacts. So those are kind of the majority of ways to gain artifacts in the game. Okay, so going back to where we were. Medusa already has taken a new artifact, which is fantastic. None of them have been leveled up, which is okay. Okay, so what we can do now is see if we have any relics cube to summon. We don't. By the way, if you haven't seen this before, when you are in relics cube, you can go to the wish list, and once you've achieved 100 summons, if you add just one hero, you've guaranteed that that relic will be for that hero. If you want the availability during your summoning, if somehow you got, aside from the 100 red relics card that you gain at the end after 100 summoning, you want the availability that you might get a legendary summoning relic during the 100, yeah, you can add more heroes. But I prefer to just keep one hero. Okay, so that's pretty much, I guess, when it comes to the current events and the boss battle, ranked number 2. Can have a look at dimensional battle. We have an ongoing battle now in dimension. Let's look at my team. Oh, and they've pushed more updates. They really don't want to rest. They did more updates and changes, which is upper level annoying. And we're not doing too well, by the way, in this one. So C7 is what we need to capture. And if we look at C7, it is very far. Okay. Can we attack B12? No. Let's remove this text. C10. They look pretty in terms of strength. I have 0 attack and 0 moving points. Only one team has it, and they wiped out every single fortress, taking it over. Celebrities. Okay. And we're generating 0 points, and we went to the last rank. Still okay in terms of power. So the new update, the change that they did is to unlock Team 5 and Team 6, you have a condition now. You must have 30 eternal heroes to unlock. So only the strong who have more immortal heroes or eternal heroes will pretty much get the 5th team and the 6th team. If you ain't got that 30 heroes or 36 awakened to immortal, you ain't gonna get it. Even with my immortal number, it is not sufficient at 30 plus. So I eventually will unlock it, but it has been locked. So let's look at Space Discovery. Did they add anything? No. And yeah, pretty much those are the 2 that are currently available as events. Let's unlock this. Let's select Nature. Okay. Shards wise, rare heroes. Okay. Let's look at our artifacts as the last update during this stream. If anyone has any questions, go for it. So we have fulfilled the galaxy, we have fulfilled the Chronos. The sanctuary is still missing a couple of them. Creation we lack the most. Okay, so we're looking at the desire to upgrade maybe one of the artifacts. Cannot be upgraded. Let's look at the creation. No, we don't have enough pieces. Close, but not fully. Hello, good morning, good morning. 45 out of 40, but we need an extra cash. Let's try to get some extra cash. That's 1,500, we still need more. Okay, let's still is counting. I wanted to select the hero shard, the daily hero shard torture. So hero shard torture, we're now focused on Fairy of Music. That's gonna take 42 days. 42 days. 50 days will give you 50 if you do it every single day. So we're looking at another 42 days just for one copy, which is expected and normal in the game. Okay, so let's see what we have here. Houston gets another copy, which is good. I'm working on a separate Houston, another one. Houston, actually, in awakening him, he'll help with the monthly quest, the monthly hero quest. So when this starts in the new month, and you need to awaken a mystic hero, I'll awaken him. And that will give the condition needed for awakening a mystic hero. Okay, and we also got Lucas to Mystic. He still has a long way to Immortal, but we're getting there. Let's have a look at our boy Lucas. Oh yeah, and I've been playing around and attempting using actually Phantom on him. The issue isn't is it good or not, the issue is you need the 6-star Stigmata Phantom. That one makes a difference. This one is very weak. Terrible attributes actually. So he's at 14, hopefully we'll carry on until 30 somehow. Okay, and we were actually at 40 million overall power, but because of the change of artifacts, that kinda changed. We went down in overall power. Let's give Einstein back. Wings of Angel. At least you got Lucas. Yeah. Which is your god or universe immortal? That doesn't exist. If you want the top that I have that's been awakened, you're looking at Dark, that's Epic Plus, and Great Sage at Epic Plus. And both of them are very good, but didn't get enough love and care up until this point. So at least you have Lucas. Oh. You can always have Lucas, if you go to the summoning tower. Here, here, the S plus, here, yeah. See, there he is, and congratulations, you have a copy of him. So it's not that at least you have Lucas. Anyone can gain Lucas by the summoning blessing. As you can see, there's a number of heroes that different people want. So you can just select it and you'll gain a copy, and this is monthly until the next refresh. Something else you can do, collect. Oh, you're going for building Pierre just like me. Okay. Yes. That makes sense. So Pierre, let's just say, has so many potential for destruction, something unique. get him to level 30 and then level 40, right? Give him a good artifact from the dark. Yeah, if you've awakened him, you're in a good status. You just will need to get his 9 relics and work on upgrading them, and give him the gems, and then give him the right upgrades for his equipment, and then you can move to the stigmata if you're still alive. But yeah, he can do a huge amount of damage. A huge amount of damage. They're stuck at trans. It's okay, then you need to devote your selections with the Pierre. Put him in the summoning blessing, just like in my case. Focus when it comes to the faction store that you're gonna select the Pierre for another copy, right? And then as an addition in the shopping mall, if you go to the legend store, right? Focus on battling. You already know which one is this, right? Battling here, saving up enough amounts to actually purchase him. As you can see, we are in lucky land. I have 5,200, so it's time to purchase one of these fine looking heroes. Here we can select Lucas, blah blah. I'll show you. Not this one. The legend group. I always actually play only in the legend group. Legend group wise, legend group. $1,500. After you've collected enough, you'll be able to, well, use them. Yes, I know, and I will share something with, keep opening the wrong one, because the icon is here. Okay, I'll share something with people who haven't actually battled here. I think it removes itself. Okay, yeah, but we can return there. Okay, so reward-wise, here's a big issue. For you to even gain the legendary metal, this one that you need for actually purchasing, well, the God Hero universe, blah blah blah, you need to be ranked between 6 and 10 minimum. Minimum. Now, this is an area for savages, pretty much. Okay, if you're gonna get to 6 and 10, pretty much let's just expect that you need to be, well, above 100 million with all your teams, in terms of you're gonna use multiple teams, right? You're gonna use 5. The compilation of all their power needs to be really high for you to be able to rank up. Well, if you look at their numbers, right, there's a reason why they pretty much keep getting it. And if you enter, you're not gonna rank high. If you get past the top 20, you would have been doing fantastic. This is the number 10. What exactly can normal players do against this exactly? He's just number 10. That means he cannot advance that much after number 10. So there is a reason why the only top 10 ranked will gain the metals you need. So what does that mean? If you battle in it, you're not gonna get the metals? You will, but it will be a downgraded version. So you do not need to gain this. This is for the first 10 ranked. You'll actually just gain the king one, the legendary one. That's why, even though I battle in it, that's what I have. So I wish. The second thing I will tell you, if you go and battle there and meet the conditions of the number of battles, you will gain about 6k just for battling. That's it, and winning. And then you can purchase one excellent hero or god universe. After that, no more you will gain as a reward for battling there. Yes, it's just a reward for doing battles and winning. It doesn't matter about your ranking actually. So that's how I got time. I used those 6k I got. One time you get it after a long number of battles, and you gain the time if you buy time or select it. Now back to here in terms of selection. Um, since we want to work on the 40 wave, we're gonna select the 40 wave. Okay. Then we're gonna go and open what we got. So we have another copy of the 40 wave. I already had a copy before. So now it's time to awaken the 40 wave, another awakening, and he's gonna go transcend. Let's select for him one of the legendary heroes for awakening. Okay, so our boy has reached transcend, and he is in so much luck. I already have some relics for him ready. Okay, let's upgrade the codex. Then go back to the 40, and the 40 now has more options available for selection. Okay, let's leave it like this. Okay, relic wise, let's add whatever we have of your relics already. Equip. Equip. Yeah, increase basic attack to 40%. We need the third one to at least unlock one of them. But yeah, it's still an improvement of the bonus overview given to him directly. So yeah, he's doing now much better, and he has his gems unlocked, which can be used directly up until a stage. I just want to get him to 20 at least. Okay. Against the bonus fixed HP, bonus fixed attack. If we make it to 30, he'll gain another HP plus 5. Okay. Let's try to see if we can collect some more money. The cash. Okay, in that case, let's see. Can this give anything useful? Just a small amount. Okay. Not you. Okay. We can upgrade another time. We'll need to wait until we accumulated more money. And then it will be level 30. We haven't equipped any gems still, but the stage will give us the HP plus 5 at least. We're gonna go to boss battle again. Yeah, sure, we can. Yeah, that's the unfortunate point. Boss battle, we can show it again. Wish event, we can already done that. It's kind of just repeating the text, all of it. That's fine. Okay. So for the 40 wave, he already has pretty much not the best artifacts. Not the best stigmata. You gotta love the text just repeating itself. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay, so going back to Wish, that's horrible. I don't know what's horrible. Oh, yeah, that was a reference to the ranking. Yes, okay, I understand. So we're back again in boss battle for who didn't see it. Pretty much boss trial. We completed all the challenges on the first attempt of doing it. Okay, so when it comes to three heroes surviving until the end of the battle, and you need, well, equip two universe or two hero god heroes, right? You can go with Afra and number one. Don't select a spaceship and select two lovely universe heroes. By doing this, you'll gain an armor plus 25 and armor penetration plus 20. One of them is at 120, which is his max, and one is just at epic. If you actually watch the battle itself, the direction is simple. You do not want to spike her to increase her damage. Okay? Your main goal is just to survive the battle, keep recovering HP and doing very, very small amount of damage. So we're at round 3. Okay. As you can see, still going okay. Round 4 and then round 5. And then Afra will keep recovering sufficient enough HP for everyone. And she reaches her X2. Now her damage will increase a little bit. It's still not sufficient enough to take anyone out, and Afra automatically will recover HP again and again for the entire team. Now we're at 8, round 8, still recovering HP. Now time for round 9. And again, she's not doing sufficient damage. Round 10, round 11. And if we skip, pretty much the entire damage we did is 8, 9, 30. And that will fulfill the condition. Do you know Toku in this game? Do you know Tuk? You mean Toku? Samurai girl? So pretty much that will fulfill the deploy two heroes of God universe and have three heroes survive at the end by just using this. Then you're gonna go with adding your heavy duty lineups. Pretty much if you're just looking at you want the rewards, add the heaviest you have and then add your spaceship. Send them to battle and do over 600 million. Oh, you're referring to a player, I guess. Tuki in this game, player over 600 million. And no, I don't know him, which is unfortunate. Oh, I remember what you did last time. I remember, right? Let me guess. You. It's coming to me. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Let me guess. Right? And oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let me guess some more of what you did. Yeah. Was it something like this? Yeah, I'm interested. Was it something like this? Okay, so we have an increase in attack, increase in damage immunity, increase in armor, shields, and then we have insanity attack happening now. Yeah, they need to be awakened. The three that I just add need to be awakened. I'm very much aware of that, but that's pretty much how different players would do it, and it will cause a huge amount of damage. Or they would add Cyber Ronin and a couple of other heroes, and that will pretty much achieve what you're talking about. Now, me adding my version of them, which is very weak, we're already at a good status of being ranked number 2. This should help a little bit. It didn't actually, which still was a nice battle to watch, honestly. So I'm happily in rank number 2. Juno this time, there isn't really a chance to beat him. Unfortunately. Unfortunately. Pretty much I wouldn't use Tinker. I would use Time and go in something like this. Or I would remove completely Moonlight Paladin and put, well, Storm Falcon for instance. Also, out of annoyance of the damage, I can just go directly to Toku, change her legendary talent, put her in Shadow Assault for Master and Supporters to increase the damage, then ignore 50% of the target's armor, then Death Gaze. Okay. Why? Because she's not a warrior, I believe. She's a master, a type of master hero. And Death Gaze will increase Dooku's damage with every attack. So this should increase her damage output actually. And then that terrible attack, which didn't suck enough HP, which is good. Now 16. Oof. Nah, let's skip. It's too heavy. 1205. Definitely it needs a little bit of work. Needs a little bit of work. In Transcend Championship, check Zone 12. Thank you, that actually helps. Yeah, that's good, that's good. So Transcend Championship, check Zone 12. I like it. You finally understood that just saying someone actually did that move before. You need to tell me the zone so I can find the player. Okay. And we're in zone 12. Soul of Glory and KMC actually is working. Okay, so we're at zone 12. I don't see directly the player you're referring to, but let's look at. Oh, very nice. Let's look at the different players. The Japanese player. Yes, let's look at what the Japanese player has here. Yeah, he has the Throne of Reincarnation. Okay, means he won actually the entire thing. Godslayer wise, he gave him the Tyrant's Hammer. Fantastic. Heavy spending player, he got from the customer service the 4S Plus equipment. Good for him. Yeah, I would expect that, of course. And then gym wise. Yeah, spend the money, you get what you spend for. Yep. He has Thorn or Dark Assassin as they changed its name. And this one is the good one. The good stuff. Boosts the damage 600 of his original attack and gives him an extra 20% HP recovery when he kills an enemy, which he will do, and permanently increase damage by 10%, and he can keep stacking it up each time he attacks. So what he did as a smart human being When his HP drops, he can increase his critical, he regains HP when he takes lethal damage. So even if he goes against Storm Falcon, he'll survive. And he gets immunity from taking damage and restores 50% also. You gotta love what this player has done here. Yeah, it's always nice to see what different players have done. Nice. So nice. Increase to 120% of damage when attacking a target whose HP. 51554952. I'm guessing that is his player ID. 51554952. Can it be copied? No. Sad. Let's just write it. If that's the player ID, then the thing that can be done is go into the friends and then manage friends and then search and then type the number there. You'll eventually get that. I have a number of them actually. S 515549 5549 and the last digit is 52. Hmm. 51554952. 51554952. Cannot find it, but that might be something related to the name, which is fine. I'll also check zone 12. Oh, yeah, we can see the number directly, but it doesn't want to show 55. No, none of them. Nope. Cannot see him. Yeah, of course I'm on a different server. Of course, that is one of the things. Your view will be different, of course. That is why it's not the easiest to view, well, different players that easily. If it's zone 12, he has to be in the championship or the top 4 or the top 8, so it's easier to find him. That's something essential. Because it's not only different servers, it can be regions. So it's not the easiest sometimes. If you look at the servers, right, you have EA hero servers and SA. Neither this meets this usually. They do not meet. Pretty much, you would rarely meet them in different events, and it never happens, almost. At least here you're supposed to meet over all different players from different servers, but I'm not sure if it will mix and match between the SA and EA directly. So yeah, it's sometimes annoying to find it. Okay, so let's move along from that point. If you have something you want to say about him as a player, sure, just say it or share it on Discord of screenshots related to him. 754. Let's collect. Add another 2. Okay. Oh, by the way, we are still at 34. And in the previous stream, I think we were stuck at 3410. We kind of finished that. Ooh, 3 stars also. Now we're at 15. So I'm not trying to push hard in xwar and move fast in xwar because eventually more time will be needed to power up. So we're focused more on powering up overall. On the positive side, the Fury wave has finally reached Transcend with an innocent looking 2 relics. The Fury wave lacks critical resistance, critical damage, skill damage, block, armor penetration. He lacks everything. 46. What's after that? That's a good question. If they finished Europe and Nova Star and Infernal, at some point they will have to wait until they add more xwar stages. It's not that these stages were originally all available from the beginning, especially hard mode. They kept adding them actually. So after they finish Infernal, they'll have to wait until they add another one. Yeah. Hey, it's a pay-to-win game, so what you can achieve as a free player or partially paying or casual, whatever, casual paying is limited. Unless you can gain all the dark artifacts, then you have the upper hand. Dark artifacts equal life is pretty in the game. So if you gain all the dark artifacts, yeah, you can stand up against all of them in the game. Of course, if upgraded. That's the only thing actually, the only thing you really need that will pretty much, not here, that will pretty much put you equivalent to any player in the game. Dark artifacts. If you have the dark artifacts, the divine will, with time, without even spending any money, you'll be able to gain all of them. Guardian, any player can gain all of them. Yeah. Well, you can always do the naughty direction of waiting for 6 months, and during these 6 months, being very patient and collecting, well, the selection shard chest by purchasing the monthly quest pass or card, and then accepting fate, one shard at a day for 30 days, and just renewing it for 6 months, and then voila, you gain one dark artifact. Where can we get material to upgrade dark artifacts? Okay, dark artifacts is the same. Yes. Something like that, yes. Dark artifacts is the same of what you can gain from the supreme chest, just like the material you use for upgrading divine artifacts. So what you'll actually use to upgrade the dark artifacts, where is it? Yep, this one. Soul of Evil. So open enough supreme chests, as you can see it's here. Soul of Evil, that's what you use to upgrade it, and Divine Light is what you use to upgrade divine equipment. Well, they gotta make it worth the while. One thing I will tell you, there is one specific dark artifact the Supreme Chest can give you. Only one. They added it recently, which I noticed, or it has been there, but I never cared. After you've collected all the divine artifacts, blah 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 blah, there's the Devil's Pupil. It's a dark artifact, but at the same time you can gain it from the Supreme Chest. So how do you actually gain those lovely artifacts? I have a couple of videos on the channel showing that, and it has everything to do with the drop rate. You actually buy from the Quantum Invasion, the Supreme Chest, the two Supreme Chests. One is for the Union metals you get from the Quantum. The other is for buy diamonds. Right, when you battle here, you gain this lovely union metal, blah blah blah, and then you exchange it for purchasing the supreme chest. And when you have the supreme chest, you unlock the supreme chest. Yes, ma, that's the point. It is related to here. Getting the supreme chest and then using it. How do you get that? Oh, aside from that, you're gonna have to wait until one of the badge store or plain badge event is on working, and then after you pay and they bleed you dry and you have 1500 X badge, you can pretty much exchange it for a selection of the dark artifact you want. So we choose the dark artifact, exchange the X badge, which you will need sufficient enough from 1500, and voila, each event you can gain a dark artifact. So easy. So easy. It's gonna be expensive, but yeah, strong players, heavy players have done it. A different way of trying to collect whatever you want is looking at the super value fund and the luxury fund and all those crippled funds for crippled spenders. Here you can have 6-star, enough diamonds, blah blah blah. Did they add anything related to it? No, just the hero. And no, it's not gonna do it from here. It cannot be done from here. Unfortunate. By the way, another point in terms of if you want a relic easier, since that was asked, you can purchase the unlock the relics pass. Luxury fund, blah blah blah. Let's have a look at if it's gonna kill us. Sure. Yep, 209.99. That's my response to the customer service. So yeah, you can always unlock the relic pass. If you look carefully, if you click on unlock, you will gain shards, 50 shards, right? 50 shards equal, you will be able, I guess, to gain one red relic. You can see the heroes pretty much written, so you know what you'll get exactly. And if you purchase it now, you should get this also. That's a good direction. So there's one card available, and there's the last one edition, 25 pieces. Collect 50 and voila. So 20. No. It's gonna be one. It's gonna be one. Sometimes they write it in the worst terrible ways. So pretty much you'll just gain what you see on the upper corner. Just this. The 50, the 7,180, and supposedly 63. Okay. So unlocking it will give you the easiest way of gaining relics. Pay to win. Okay. You can always buy lobster and write on some social media epic heroes suck. Yes, it is expensive. Toro. I never went for it, and I never will go for it. And with enough patience and enough exchanging of epic and excellent relics I do not need, right? We fulfilled here the total. We're working on... No. We fulfilled also here the all relics needed. Still not working on the God Slayer to T1. Then we fulfilled here all the lovely relics. And then we have an abundance of relics for different heroes left and right not fulfilled. And then Thinker also has all his relics. So it takes time. But the main thing that really helps is as soon as there's a switch in the faction realm, right? Everything you get, if it's excellent or epic, just decompose it. Keep adding it more and more and summoning, and then you'll be able to eventually eventually exchange it at the relics store, just like I did in the stream. Right, we got another one for Medusa. And definitely select the hero you want. Be specific when it comes to here, the wish list. Yeah, yeah. You only have to, yeah. If you look at the compilation of relics I've collected this year, see, Toku has 18. 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 1 2 3 3 4 4 4 5 7 7 10 10 16. So it can be done. Oh, and another thing, you can always be, I want to spend to pretty much summon directly. Spend here, you'll be able to summon. Yeah, because it was one of the oldest things and one of the first heroes people went with. It just took me a long period of time to actually be more focused on what I want to do and actually do it. Also, she's happily entertained with these bonuses. HP plus 5, attack plus 5, HP plus 5. And those gems actually are upgraded. So we also have this. So we're looking at 3 gems overall for each one, and this one is the 4 gems. It really drained a large amount to get it to this. So yeah, people can always add the skins. It helps in adding power to different heroes. Cyber Ronin also has a skin. Godslayer also has a skin, and everyone who spends money and is happily spending money, they can go directly for the skin. How much is the skin? If I remember, 200 plus ringgit, something like that. Ah, that's a good question. Yes, because it adds critical. At the start of the round, increase critical damage by 20%. Notice it didn't say critical, the possibility of doing a critical hit. It said critical damage. So as if a critical happens, the critical damage will be boosted by 20%. So that's one. This one, you pretty much need energy that's 100% in the first round, and it will increase the damage, it will increase the armor penetration by 15. What does actually armor penetration do? In terms of Tuku, at least, it helps in that she can keep. It actually depends on the battle. It depends on the battle. Usually, every player will keep it with the third one. But if you want to give Tuku a little bit of damage reduction, the damage that she takes in round 1 is less by 10%, then you would go with the first one, Silent Approach. Charge penetration, you need to have energy at 100% in round 1, which will increase her armor penetration. What does that do? It will help her to do more attacks and follow up easier than having to stop after attacking one enemy. That's the best it can give actually. Since she really depends on pursuit and follow up pursuit and stuff like that, it helps. I'm fighting in arena for top 10. Wow. So you're here, right? And you're fighting in the arena. Which, the legendary or the daily? Which one? I think you probably mean here, right? Yeah, top 8 is here, so you probably mean here. And pretty much you finish the group round, and you move to the rounds. Yeah, that's the top 8 you mean. Okay. Best of luck. Yes. Best of luck in winning. And yeah, After that, you're gonna go to the championship round. So be ready. Where to look? X Arena. What? It became X Arena, not the Arena or Arena? Okay. Uh, X Arena or the Arena, and whatever this is, Higumon's whatever is written behind, and then you can pretty much check here for the elimination round for the top 8, and then the final one, championship round. They will battle each other. Who moves to the next round will battle the winner from the other two. Same here. And then they will battle 16 and 16. And finally, the top 8 will be selected after the last one. 121, 136, 61, 107. What can you improve? Well, pretty much look at your opponents, what heroes they're using, formulate your lineup based on the battle itself you're gonna go with, because you can see pretty much who you're gonna battle, right? 4605 is gonna battle Matifia. Zone 113, let's try to go there. This is gonna be a long one. We're close. Very close. Yeah. Oh, you're welcome. So 133 group 2. Thank you for telling the group. It helps. Ah, there you are. Oh my god. Oh, you're strong. Oh, so sorry. Friend list full. Okay, jokes aside. Okay, let's look at you. A 1S, 1S. That's not you? You're not what? Okay, I'll leave the confusion for now and actually check. No, I'm not. Okay, I understand, but it's still S. It's okay. And fantastic. You have the Samurai Stigmata at 6, and you selected a good one. Attack plus 7 skill damage. Attack and skill damage. Nice, you did well. Damage reduction and block. Good selection. Damage reduction. Nice. And then you selected Judgment so you can increase the attack, the output. Very good. Relics wise, you're prepared. Very nice. Armor wise, good. Faction, good. Okay, so pretty much you worked good on the Toku in preparation. You have level 30 like my Toku, and 13 million-ish. Your usual damage output in the initial first attack is 9 million-ish, and then it increases. Very good. If you get this to level 30, it can make a difference. Which striker are you using? If you can get this strikers to 6 stars, it's better, because I consider it a waste. Or if you put Thorn Thorn. If you have Thorn 6 stars, it will be much better to use her full potential. Aside from this, you need to upgrade this at some point. And on Discord, I shared they say what is super. They say my rock is silly, stupid. Which rock do you mean? This is wrong. You need to remove these three. Rolla funding it. Yeah. And pretty much, yeah. But still, you did well. You need to really. Look, if you do not have her full relics, it's better that you do not add excellent and epic. If you have a relic that's for another hero that she can use, just add a relic from another hero. Because you're really gonna need her to be at full potential. I'll show you how I do that in my account, but it's not the right thing, but it's just temporary at least. Okay, so you're in a good status overall. You just need, well, pretty much to formulate good lineups, so you'll be able to do that. Let's look at the opponent T. So he's getting there, but he doesn't have striker level 3. He does have 31. He is at 15. He definitely has pushed more in relics. Your Laura is gonna have a hard time against his Laura. But since yours has the skin and is more balanced a little bit and taking damage, you still have a good chance. If you just try to change Striker to Thorn, you'll have an even better opportunity if a critical is landed of doing insane damage to his Laura. So both of you have a good opportunity. So it depends on what other heroes you're gonna use. Okay. Laura's gonna wipe him out, her out. Your Toku is better statuses than him. She doesn't stand a chance unless you leave her to do her follow-up pursuits and wipe you. If you can change it to level 6, that would be, if you put Striker at level 6, it's better. It causes more damage. If you do not have it at level 6, then it is what it is. If you have Thorn at level 6, yes, put Thorn. For this battle at least. Or just keep Striker at level 6 if you have it. He's gonna try to do his rage. Then that's fine. I guess if there's something you can do now while waiting for the ultimate fighting destruction. Let's see what you've done in your treasure. Okay, not bad. Two, 4, 9, 1, 2, 5 HP, HP 6% attack. You have 3 creation. Your bonus overview total, the faction bonus you get is 30%, which is a good number. Not that much upgraded, but still very good in upgrades. Still you're pushing on it. This is very good. Okay, try to upgrade for now in the reincarnation treasure. Try to upgrade the attack and HP. If you have more attack and more HP, it's beneficial for you. Even if he's weaker than you, we want you to pretty much annihilate him with 0 chances. This is random heroes at the bottom. Still a good second random. So his strongest team is the number 1. And you're more balanced in terms of hero selection and in terms of how they function and work together. Well, you have a high percentage of there is no way he's gonna beat you because of the difference of level, difference of heroes. This is still a little bit cannot win that much. So he's weaker in level, he's weaker in overall power, and he doesn't have the same lineups that should be there. Yeah, you're pretty much gonna annihilate him, actually. It doesn't really stand a strong chance at all. Hmm. Okay. Yeah. You need to give him more love, but I know it takes time. But it's okay. Work at it. Um, well, somehow if you can get him, you'd be surprised I lost. Really. What exactly lineups did he use? I'm interested that the data gets added so I can watch the fight itself. Who's that guy? Whatever. Yeah, this is showing mine actually. 133 group 2. Let's try 133. Then group 2. That's not the in the ground round, you're which group? He's at the 64. I'm thinking probably group 64, maybe. I want to see him in action. 64. Not the one. Group 10. You gotta love epic heroes in terms of spying, right? You can spy on many data. Okay, here you are. You won the 4 rounds. That's how you qualified to come here. I really wish I can find which group he is from. In the ground, the group round, Okay. But on the positive side, it can be found, of course. If you keep searching one by one, you'll eventually find him. Anyway, you said you'll be surprised I lost. Actually, you still. It's okay. Collision. He's from Collision anyway. Okay. Brazil Collision. Any case, you're still. This battle hasn't been fulfilled yet. You still line up locks in this number and battle begins in this amount. So, he hasn't won yet. You're saying you lost, but you cannot lose if you still haven't even initiated lock up formation. How to download this game in iOS? On the Discord and the channel. There's the links for downloading it, iOS and Android related. 100% if you go to the chat in the stream later, I will share the store for buying the red diamonds and I will share the links to download the game. So check back after the stream in the comment section. Anyway, so he's at 3620 and never. No, because once you enter here, right, they pretty much are savages. He's one of the savages. Okay, they're in it to win it. They're in it to win it, and they spend to win it. Okay. On the positive side, you have a nice group that's still acceptable, didn't do much harm and damage and buy dark artifacts and stuff. In any case, just focus on upgrading and better improving of the relics. But you're doing well. You're doing well hero wise. Oh ho 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 ho. You haven't seen the real scary ones. Let me show you the true meaning of scary. This one is one of the true meanings of scary. Let's show 18 million. Yeah, yeah, 18 million. Now it's lost. Oh, now we cannot see her. Better. Anyway, what people do with Laura specifically, out of all the heroes, they add Striker so she can attack a number of times, and then they happily add an artifact that allows her to increase and boost her damage and recover HP or reflect damage or whatever. There's so many things people have done with Laura. You're looking at she can do 10 million a couple of times damage to every single hero in round 1, and then attack again, and then trigger another attack. And every 3 turns, the storm is coming level 3 at level 30. Level 40, she increases her skill damage by an additional 100%. So when they say Laura is the strongest hero in the game, yeah, they're not joking. If you, by the way, I remembered and finally know how to enter into the ranking and see the heroes ranking. So if you're talking about Laura in the arena, now she's ranked number 1. If you're talking about for Masters Arena, you can find this annoying looking guide, right? Boss battle wise, Mecha Rex is gaining popularity now in being used. He's number 1, she's number 5. Well, she still stands as the first in ranking all across. Anyway, I guess it's time. Get evil artifacts. Stamina upgrade is... Yes, to get the evil artifacts, you have to pay money one way or the other to upgrade it. No, you don't need money to upgrade it, but it will take a long amount of time. You can rely on from the Supreme Chest that you, after opening it, a large amount of it, that's the time part, time consumption, you will gain the lovely source of evil, which you will use to upgrade the evil artifact. So it doesn't require you directly to spend money, but it takes time to upgrade. But if you want to do it faster, then you have to spend money. Okay, so let's wrap up. We went at the secret wheel event. We kinda did part of the quests from the beginning. Then we went and had our selection of Laura, Storm Falcon. Then we summoned times 10 and then another times 10. We looked at the drop rate percentage, as you can see here. And we also did the wish summon in terms of, well, completing the quests and fighting life, Goddess of Life, pretty much. So deploy to Heroes of God Universe faction. We did have 3 heroes surviving at the end of the battle, and then we achieved the damage needed. And for the quests, pretty much predating directly the stream. Yeah. I already awakened epic heroes times 4, did the summoning, collected different things, did the fast rewards, so we can go directly into collection. Pretty much if you select one of the heroes, you'll be able to see the reward preview of the drop percentage. Does it help? 100%. In each 100 summons, you have the opportunity to gain 1 Laura. That's actually the percentage of the drop rate. If you change to another hero and then you view the drop rate, that's 1. Alpha is a support. Machina Alpha is a support hero. That's good. But again, you need to remember, the stronger you want any hero to perform, he has to be awakened. He has to be immortal. He has to have the 9 relics. But Machina Alpha, in terms of support, she's very good. She can do wonders in battle. See? She's suffering. Yeah, next time I'm not gonna choose a high quality stream because it's making everything slow in playing. Yes, she is. Yes, yes, she is. She is. You just need to upgrade her. What I will tell you, okay, instead of going for Machina Alpha, how about you go for tan 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 Julia. Julia is a fantastic stabber. She's an assassin stabber. Give her 9 relics, give her immortal, give her everything good and juicy she needs, and she'll stab the hell out of the enemy until they die. Also, give her the pit spear. Let's just show the pit spear, and then she can do wonders even more. If you go here, down, 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 the pit spear. When you deal damage with a regular attack or an ability or pursuit or counter attack, so any attack she will do, very good, well done. Any attack of the hero they will do equipped with a pit spear, you deal 40% of damage of attack, 40% of your attack, the total number, as bonus damage. So pretty much when you take it to 30, you deal 100% of attack as bonus damage, and every fourth instance of damage deals 400% of attack as bonus true damage. What does that mean? It means she attacks a number of times. Boom, 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 she keeps stabbing. The fourth stab, she'll get an additional 400% of attack as bonus. With the additional 100% of her total attack increase with her original attack. So I would say alpha or no alpha, if Julia Forest Dancer Forest is at her perfect status of artifact, upgrades, awakening, she will stab alpha, and alpha will not stand a chance because she keeps stabbing non-stop, triggering another attack. So if she keeps triggering another attack and you use Thorn as Stigmata, and also you give her the evil artifact Pit Spear, imagine the damage. So yeah, Alpha support, she'll always remain support. She cannot stand alone. She's fantastic in support. And if you go to the skills, she can increase attack, stun the enemies, give damage immunity, which is damage reduction, and she has shields, etc, etc, and she can heal, blah blah blah. Yeah, Julia has high potential. Julia has high potential in terms of stabbing if you give her the right equipment she needs. Anyway guys, it's time to wrap up this stream. It was fantastic streaming another gameplay of Epico Hero, Save as Many Animals. Definitely I'll see you on an upcoming stream, which will usually be on Friday, same time, same day each week. And also, definitely I'll see you in an upcoming video related to, some of the changes they did in the game, explaining it. Alright, thanks so much for tuning in, and definitely we'll see you in the upcoming stream, videos, and likewise. You can always leave a comment and a like and a subscribe. Check the comments later for... Yes, you arrived at the last moment. Check the comments later for the store. Someone wanted to buy the red relics because purchasing in-game isn't working. So that's one thing to share. And also to download the game 100%, I'll share their links because someone wanted to download it from iOS. So links to download will be in the description. Yeah, killer move. Definitely will consider a different timing than early 11 start. So right, check the links, check the commentary later for this video for the links to download the game for iOS and for Android, and also for the store of purchasing red diamonds away from purchasing in-game. Red diamonds can be used for making your purchases directly in the game. Alright, have a good one ahead, guys.